The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Penn State's offense will get first crack at it today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on second and inch. Lost one deep down the right side. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10. Lost to throw again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So the Washington Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points.
Out of space. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his target down the middle.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Hard running there. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fighting off the defender. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. Well, nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Washington. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And they'll down this one at about the 40.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now, and college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's great. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the quick game. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
So now it's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The no-frills unis, but big-time swag from their backers in getting the sack.
Yeah, and we are linebacker youth. We find linebackers year after year that get after the quarterback.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They had their backs against the wall, and suddenly they're a long way from that wall and headed the other direction. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Trying play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll loosen up that arm. Lets it fly deep downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They're going back to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Nittany Lions need to pick it up on fourth down. He holds one deep down the left side. Snags it! They will score! Touchdown, Penn State!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Works the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half, and run away for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Washington sends out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here's a heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Tease. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers, what about Jake Brown? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Unloads quickly. Turning it on. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working that left side now.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Here's the pressure. Grab near the marker. It's McFadden. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the run, it's Gray. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, 4th and goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Keys. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a crease, it's Hayes. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking to the big tight end. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Working on the right. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he puts through the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They're still firing away even with this lead. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw